Good evening and welcome to Late Night Review, where we talk about what's happening
and what's not.
I'm Jack Overbeck.
I'm Michelle Parker, and here are tonight's top stories.
The Alamo Drafthouse on South Lamar renamed itself Bong Joon-ho Cinema in honor of the acclaimed South Korean filmmaker and his visit to the theater for Fantastic Fest. After hearing this, UT officially changed its name to McConaughey University. It was also revealed that as a UT professor, McConaughey makes $12,000 a year, proving that even if they're Oscar winners, teachers still can't get a raise.
Last week, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced the beginning of an official impeachment inquiry into President Donald Trump, with 2016 Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton tweeting that she supports this measure. So it is true. Everything Hillary Clinton touches turns to impeachment.
Amazon is releasing a line of wearable devices such as Echo Buds and Amazon Glasses. Soon they're just going to make the Amazon Eye, and it'll be completely free. However, users will have to subscribe to Amazon Vision Premium for $9.99 a month to get rid of all those pop-up ads.
Tropical storm Karen hit its midlife crisis last Friday when it was downgraded to a tropical depression. Reports say Karen became disorganized over the Caribbean before melting down in Florida, which is also coincidentally where Karen's first husband ran off to.
A month after Marvel and Sony announced they were parting ways, the two companies have revealed a deal to make one more Spider-Man movie together. After the news broke, Marvel Studios immediately canceled their new movie, Arachnid Boy, a superhero bitten by a mutated tarantula who fights crime by shooting webs out of his ass.
Recently, Representative Chris Collins of New York resigned amid reports he'll plead guilty to charges of insider trading, which seems to be the new scandal in fashion for New York politicians, making pictures of your penis and hush money payments to porn stars. So last season.
Recently, there's been an outburst from Frozen 2 fans claiming that the new trailer is still not even close to answering their really big questions, such as, what was President Trump doing on that call with Volodymyr Zelensky? Here to solve this problem is Superfan Dan.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, when you reintroduce me, can you call me by my Twitter handle?
Oh, of course. I apologize. Here to help is @OlafLovesMeForReal.
There we go.
So with your prestigious knowledge of the subject, could you enlighten the audience on your research?
Oh, Snow, he's back at it again. All right, I'm gonna cut to the chase. Here we go. Well, first off, we open with this glorious shot of a castle on the left and the rest of the village on the right at second number 1. Does this mean a separation of social wealth and class? We then fade to second number 2, where we have 4 large stones. I mean, where else is there 4 large stones? Mount Rushmore, you know where Mount Rushmore is in. America, you know who's in America. Trump, you know who's not in America. Volodymyr Zelensky, suspicious, no. Now, if we move on to the third second
Can you speed this up, please?
Fine. You want the SparkNotes version. The 7th second of...
Dan, these trails you're following seem to be a bit cold, don't you think?
It's all right, Jack. The cold doesn't bother me anyway. Anyway, we know that Elsa has to go through the enchanted forest and the dark seas. You know what's also dark and dangerous?
No. You're on live TV.
Sandwiches. That's what I was going to say. Speaking of seas, you know what's overseas? Trade. You know which is what exactly Trump wouldn't do with Ukraine if they didn't cooperate his request to find dirt on Biden's son. You know where there's dirt? This scene at exactly 1 minute, 4 seconds. You see dirt, tons of it. You can't handle it. You can't handle the dirt, Jack.
Dan, these connections you're making seem like a bit of a stretch, don't you think?
Stretch? Oh, just like Trump thinking the request he made from the Ukrainian president was a far stretch to impeachment? All I do is research and present straight facts. You question my authority?
Sorry, just continue. It just seems like this case is not even close to being closed, let alone open.
This case is just like love. It's an open door. And you'll notice towards the end of the trailer, the audience is asked one question, to answer the call. And what call do you think they're asking us to answer?
Just let it go, man.
And what is it?
The call between the president and the Ukrainian president! You ignorant morons! Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. It all makes sense. Thank you so much, Jack. You helped me solve the puzzle. Well, I guess now that that's... Hold on, let me make the last connection here. All right. Well, I guess now with that project out of the way, it's time for me to go on my next adventure.
And what is that?
How Toy Story 2 is proof that Tupac is still alive. I call this theory Toy Story Tupac.
Superfan Dan, everyone!
Woo!
An Arizona woman was shocked to find that she had been served a raw chicken sandwich at Burger King, which is weird because she ordered a raw hamburger. Whether it's burgers or chicken sandwiches, when Burger King wants to screw their customers, they always do it raw.
UT's ban on outward-facing signs is currently under review, but Gun for UT signs still stand up to the University Congress tried to have them removed last year. When concerns were raised that the new policy would violate the Bill of Rights, the University Congress responded with, "First is the worst, second is the best."
More details of the infamous Texas Cowboys 2018 fall retreat were released by third-party investigators. The retreat planning checklist included food, Tabasco sauce, 35 cases of beer, 10 cases of White Claw, 15 handles of liquor, 10 cans of tobacco, a jewel for every new member, a live chicken, a dead octopus, and 2 live hamsters, or as Greg Fenves calls it, a damn good time.
Clothing retailer Forever 21 filed for bankruptcy this past week, indicating the changing tastes of young shoppers. They will reportedly be forced to change their name to, okay, fine, we're 35.
An Australian community is in shock after 20 mother kangaroos were killed in an apparent hit-and-run spree. The driver reportedly failed to employ the #1 rule in Australian driver's ed, which is to confirm you're not currently running over a kangaroo. Always be sure to check down under.
California Governor Gavin Newsom has signed a new bill that will now allow college athletes to profit from selling their likeness and signing endorsement deals. Let's go live to players from our own football team. And they left. They're gone. For Late Night Review, I'm Michelle Parker.
Give me your ears, teens and teens. Give me your ears and give me your jeans. Tie your denim, folks. It's for a good cause. Pass that around. Thank you. Oh. Whew. Whew.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, well, I'm known by many names. Some call me Peaches. Some call me Peach Imp Supreme. But you can call me the Impeachment Wizard. Or, as it's pronounced in my native tongue,
Jesus.
well, people call me that too, but yeah, you know, knock yourself out. I come bearing a story of a man born in Queens who was, he preferred McFish fillet to rice and or beans. I'm speaking of Trump, not Melania or Eric, but old Papa Don, the greaseball barbaric. Well, I could spin you a tale of an arrest across the land, but first, I must feast on peaches from a can.
Oh. Why are you here?
Well, I appeared on Illinois for Nixon and Clinton too. I see I've drawn to the smell of impeachments in brew. And now, with impeachment back in the news, I've come to kick it with you.
So you teleported here in the middle of our show just to deliver political limericks, take people's jeans, and eat peaches?
Yep, that's pretty much it. Eat peaches too. Boy. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm still hung up on this, but how do we know you're a real wizard?
A curse on you, Jack Overback! Dolphin balls and pubes of a penguin.
a 3-foot taint that keeps on extending. Kirby Lane queso poured down your pants. 1 million DVD copies of DreamWorks ants. I call to you, gods of the realm 3, send your herald, cover Jack in pig. Oh yeah.
Okay, I get it. You're like some kind of fifth dimensional wizard. Yeah. It's starting to check out.
Yeah, so fifth dimensional from the fifth dimension. Yeah.
Okay, well, since you're here, what do you think about this impeachment thing going on?
Oh, well, Trump's perhaps committed a few impeachable offenses. There was collusion, the Ukraine call, and obstruction of justice, 2 impeachable offenses. I could tell you of secret servers or emoluments clauses plenty, but why do the work when I could let sweet intern Jeremy do it for me? Run the damn tape, Jeremy! Freedom ain't free and I got peaches to eat. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Okay, what is happening?
It's, good stuff. Let's just let that,
Did you call this guy? Okay, what is happening?
All right. Well, impeachment maybe, and oh, it seems I'm being called back to the fourth dimension. On important orders, you see, I'm a volunteer member of Wizards Without Transdimensional Borders.
Is there a way we can get in touch with you, or if we choose to follow up on this story?
It's okay, Michelle. I'm here. I'll always be here. In here. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Oh, I'll always be here. Yeah. Yeah. You too, asshat. Anything for you. Well, for Late Night Review, they are the eternal Jackover bitch and the undying Michelle Parker. I have been the great and mighty. Oh, thank you. Good night.
Some of us from Houston, some of us from Dallas, some close to Mexico. Shout out to the valley. Watch Longhorn.